You are live.
What's up, homies? It's been a hot minute. I'm just gonna wait a second or two to get this shared into my VIP group. We're doing an impromptu live.
Oh man, it turned you again.
Shocker.
No, I have to keep it like this.
So what happened? Am I like this right now?
I think you're like that. Can you go on your phone to see?
Let's check it out. I'm live on my wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a little. Let's see.
I think we're sideways.
No, I think we're good. Hold on.
Watch it for a second.
Gotta watch it.
Yeah, you're okay. So you're good here, there. All right, so ignore me. I'm just looking at it sideways.
Okay, so guys, we are live. We're gonna make some homemade pickles. Something I like doing, something that Nicole loves, my pickles, and I'm gonna tell you guys about pickles. You can make pickles in your house any which way you like, any seasonings, any flavorings you like. There's two ways you guys can do pickles. You can do a quick pickle, which is heating up your vinegar mix, and you'll have a pickle in 24 hours. Or you can do a longer process, which takes about 3 to 4 days, which is what I'm going to be doing now. Joey's just chilling. So I have an English cucumber.
Can I see your phone? I just want to watch it.
I want to make sure it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. Come on.
Yeah, keep it right here. Thank you. Thank you.
So we're going to do an English cucumber. So Nicole's going to come over here. We're going to use our Rapid Prep Mandolin. Now this has been one of our best-selling products, hottest product this season. I totally love this because it's a mandolin. It's so simple to use. It's so safe to use. Did you hear that? It has a little sticky on there, so it stays. I have an English cucumber, and on the back we have settings. So we're going to go to a slice setting. It has 3 different settings. You have a thicker cut setting, you have a julienne cut setting, and then you have what I call the slice setting. It goes from 1 to 0 to 8, depends how you like your pickle. If you like your pickle thick, go on a thicker setting. If you like a thinner pickle, go on a thinner setting. I'm going to hit it on a 3, I think. I'm going to go for these. What's great is you have your English cucumber. You're just going to put it into the Rapid Prep. Let's just open it on this side. You see how it's in? You're going to take your guard and I'm going a little hard. That's why it's going. But look at these nicely sliced pickles. Evenly cut. Great for pickling, and be able to put 2 of them in here. You always want to make sure you start it slicing up so you get a slice. And this is great for cucumbers, for cucumber salad. This is great for making coleslaw, which I'll be doing later on this week. For my team, I'm going to be showing a cooking demo on how to do a cooking show, and I'm going to use the Rapid Prep Mandolin. Look at how easy this is. Flying cucumbers. And like I said, if you were to slice these by hand, they would take a hot minute. But do you see that I'm not touching the blade? When I am pushing down, the blade is coming down. So easy a kid can do this. But guys, I love this Rapid Prep Mandolin because I use this for coleslaw. You can use this for tomatoes if you wanted to. You can do it for sweet potatoes if you want to slice some sweet potatoes or regular potatoes. But we have some cucumbers easily sliced. So let's get into making my pickle. So I have our Make and Take mason jar. I like the mason jar look. I'm having there a pinch of sugar. I'm going to add some ingredients to this. Like, guys, you can put anything in here. If you guys like garlic, you can put garlic. If you want a little spice, you can put some you can put some red peppercorns if you want spice, or a fresh jalapeno. If you like garlic, whatever you guys like. I'm going to use a little 3 onion rub, because dehydrated onions. I like onions in my pickle for this round. And then for me, I'm going to be going with the dill seasoning. So we're going to use the all-purpose dill. I'm going to use a splash of this too in here. And then we're going to use vinegar. And I'm going to be using 2 different vinegars today. And again, if you like white vinegar, you can use white vinegar, apple cider vinegar, red wine vinegar, champagne vinegar. I'm going to use a little champagne vinegar. And I'm going to use a little red wine vinegar for this. Now, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I like vinegary pickle, so I go all heavy on the vinegar. so I'm going to pour in the champagne vinegar. I'm going to start adding in our cucumbers to this to see how much more you need to add of everything else. So we're going to add in our cucumbers. I have another cucumber on standby if we need more. But again, it's so simple to make cucumbers. And if you guys are growing a garden at home and you have cucumbers at home, use them. But I like the English cucumbers because there's no seeds. I think I want my cutting. And remember, when you guys are pickling vegetables like cucumbers, or you can do carrots, you can do cauliflower, you can do anything. You can pickle anything. And I'm doing a cold one. So I'm going to finish it off with a little red wine vinegar as well. And then if you guys want more vinegar, you can go more on a vinegar base. But honestly, the last ingredient is a little H2O. And we're going to give this a mix with the lid, which is right here. And we're going to do the greatest part about when you're making a marinade for pickles is you get to taste the marinade. So what I usually do is I have my mixture in here with the vinegars, with water, with the dill. I can take a spoon and taste the vinegar level. And actually, that's pretty good. Hey Nick, try the vinegar level. Tell me what you think. Because these cucumbers are going to macerate in.
Really good.
These pickles are going to macerate in here cucumbers are going to macerate for a couple of days, and they will form beautiful pickles in there. Now, what I like to do when I make pickles, especially if I'm doing the cold version, is I like to mix it up after a day, just so the top ones get in the bottom. But look at that. And like I said, you could do garlic if you wanted to. You could do pickled onions. You could do so much, right, Nick?
How long do pickles, if you make your own, last?
Well, since they're in a vinegar brine, they can last up to 2 weeks. We've had them up for 3 weeks. The longer they're in the fridge, the more intense they get. Like I said, I kind of hit the vinegar level pretty well, you would say, right?
Mm-hmm. Could you make it spicier by putting like jalapenos in there?
If you wanted to, you can totally do jalapenos in here. You can totally do crushed red pepper flakes. If you want a spicy pickle, you can go with a red pepper flake in there, or garlic, or even jalapenos. I have. Let's see if they're handy.
They're second shelf. Not on the door.
Sorry for the delay.
Oh, you're doing that. I thought you were doing the other thing.
These are jalapenos that I pickled 2 years ago. And honestly, they're in that vinegar base. They smell like, they look like jalapenos, they taste like jalapenos. And I used almost the same concept. I used the vinegars. I didn't use any dill. I think I used a little bit of garlic in there, but they're pickled jalapenos fresh from the garden. And I told you guys, pickling vegetables is amazing. Because I have a mason jar here.
That's the older one. The newer one is in the back.
So what I'm going to do is, in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'll show you guys how to make my pickled red onions. And for this is 2 ingredients, and one of them you're not going to guess. But guys, pickling is so much fun, so much easy, especially when you have cucumbers. These would be great for burgers and sandwiches and Reubens and all that stuff. But the key factor, I got them super thin because of the rapid prep mandolin. Now, if I wanted these thinner, I could totally do it thinner. And you know what the best part I didn't tell you guys about the rapid prep? It was able to make cut for French fries. So if you have an air fryer, the Pepper Chef Deluxe air fryer is amazing. You can use this as your French fry cutter and make homemade French fries. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
So guys, rapid prep mandolin. If you need this, if you want this, message me, comment below. And if you're watching me on the replay, hashtag pickle. Not the emoji, the actual word, hashtag pickle. So I know you guys are watching it. Please share my video to your wall. Tell me if you guys are watching, where you guys are from, what's going on. And I hope you guys have a safe and happy 4th of July weekend. That's all I have for you. Stay safe, and cheers, everybody.